Okay, so Yuffie warping. It was found a little while ago, and it was the first time we finally found a way to keep Aeris in the game after she dies. Which was huge. I mean, it changed like everything ever. So it was a big deal, and you can do this without editing the game at all. You can just go do this on your own. It's super easy. You can do it in the Steam version or the PC version. It does not work on the PS1 version, but you can do this on any PC version. The easiest is to just do it on the Steam version. So first things first, we have to go watch Aeris die. So sorry for everyone who doesn't want to watch this video because they're scarred from past circumstances, because we have to go watch Aeris get killed. Also, this always cracks me up. Cloud takes out his sword and he's like, I'm gonna kill Aeris, and then Red 13 goes, please stop that. I don't know why, it's just like the goofiest thing to say. If someone pulled out a sword and they were like going to stab one of your friends, would you just be like, please stop that? Also, if you watch my Glitches and Oddities video, you'll know how ridiculous this video is and all the errors there are. Like, for example, when Sephiroth comes down, he's going to be wearing gloves. Or no, he doesn't have gloves. Look, no gloves on his hands. And then, after he kills Aeris, he now has gloves. Magical appearing gloves. And now he still has gloves. And a bunch of other things, like this ribbon that falls out of her hair and then is for some reason back in her hair. Sorry, I clicked my stream, so I stopped the video. Raw Winner is leaving. Bye. Thanks for coming. Kaibai is back. Hey, you came back just in time to watch Aeris die. DL Xeon asked, what was the first game you played? That's a good question. The first video game system I owned was an NES. And, I don't remember what the first game, I mean, probably Mario or Duck Hunt. Most people who had an NES, that was the first game they played. Along my first games on the NES, I also had Top Gun, I had Godzilla 2, I had a lot of bad games. What else? Kind of my best memories from my childhood, like the earliest game memories I can remember, is of Super Mario 3. That was kind of the first game I really played a lot. Welcome back, Shadow Knight. You're coming just in time because we're going to show off Yuffie warping, which is interesting. So, I've decided that Jenova is too strong, so I'm just going to commit suicide because Jenova is so hard. This version of Jenova is really hard. I mean, legitimately, she is the easiest boss in the entire game. If you equip the blue ring that you get walking up to this boss fight, you cannot lose, because she heals you with every attack. But, you know, she's too strong for us, so we're just gonna die. Alright, so we game over. Dang it. Darn it, we gave it our best shot, but we couldn't beat her. So now, you know, I'm kind of depressed because Aeris just died, so I'm going to go back to one of my earlier saves. This is a save right before that happened, right before we go into that part of the game, where Aeris is still alive. And, you know, I'm going to look at Aeris, I'm going to be like, oh man, so glad Aeris is still alive. But, actually, you know what's kind of weird? I don't have Yuffie on this save. So, I'm going to get Yuffie real quick, and I'm going to use this, this patch of land, because this patch of forest has a 255 out of 256 chance of giving you Yuffie. So, there she is, and we're just going to Clim Hazard her face off, because she's really easy. And a Mega Elixir. Don't Mega Elixir. So there we go, we defeated her. Good job, guys. What is that? What in the world? So now we're fighting Jenova, and you know, Aeris is alive. She's fine. I mean, a sword in her back can't kill her, right? She's totally alright. So that's Yuffie warping. Yuffie warping works because the game allocates its memory weird when you get a game over. And when the game tries to teleport you to that little plane where you recruit Yuffie, it instead teleports you to where your last game over was. And since our last game over was... Oh, look, I got an achievement. The last game over we had was fighting Jenova. So now we're fighting Jenova again, but Aeris is totally okay. No problem whatsoever. She is doing alright. And we're actually a little low-leveled for this fight, because this is supposed to be before we go here, so hopefully I don't die. But so far so good, except I just Bio 2'd her freaking Reflect, so I'm about to Bio 2 myself. Oh, I missed, okay. That was good. I thought that could have been bad, but it's all okay. It's all gonna be okay. And we give ourselves Regen too. Or Regen. Everyone got so mad at me when I did that video and I said Regen instead of Regen. Oh well. I like calling it Regen, okay? It sounds cooler than Regen. Regen just sounds like you're lazy and don't want to say Regen or Regeneration. So I'm gonna start a new campaign now. Everyone start saying Regen instead of Regen. And one day it'll catch on and then I'll be famous. Hey, Jam in the Infinite, who is Benjamin F, who's a guy who watches a lot of my videos. Thanks for coming, bro. Appreciate it. We just got rocked by that. I need a cure. It's all gonna be K. We're gonna win this fight. I hope. I'm gonna Stardust Ray. I have another Mega Elixir, right? Thank you. At least someone calls it Regen. See, I'm not that crazy. Just a little bit crazy. There we go. Now Jenova's dead. So, normally, when you do this, when you use Yuffie warping to get Aeris back in, you want to do it after all of this. You want to do it once Disc 2 starts. Because Aeris is still in the game. She's just dead. And the next cutscene, Aeris is supposed to be laying there dead, and we're all supposed to pay our respects and then leave, and then Cloud puts Aeris in the lake. Well, Aeris is one of the two people that are supposed to say something about Aeris being dead, so things are going to get a little weird, and basically she's gonna do some things that are kind of weird. She's gonna be well, you'll see. So there she is, and she's gonna twitch a little bit, and then the game's gonna soft lock, and we can't do anything. But you know, she's facing the stairs because she's sad about the holy materia that she just dropped, and Red 13's just kind of like, well, whatever. And there's supposed to be a third person standing here, but it's Aeris. So I think what happened was she's supposed to be laying here, but in reality she's here, so it like just decided she should be halfway there and laying down and twitching. But yeah, you know, that happened. So there we go. But if you want Aeris back in the game, what you would do is you would do this afterwards, and then you could get Aeris back in the game and then continue from there, and you would have Aeris for the rest of the game, and weird things would happen with cutscenes if you put her in your party. But other than that, she's alright. So that's Yuffie warping.